About 10 o'clock. I was trying to do a YouTube video at my house, but I got interrupted by a friend who came over and we talked and had a good time. So now I'm at my sister's house with Fiji water fanatics, if you're wondering why so many Fiji waters. And my niece was just pulling my earring off. So she's going to bed now. She's way past her bedtime. Anyway, I wanted to do a video about raw food diet and how I lost the 36 pounds and how I intend on losing 24 more, because my goal was 60 pounds. So right now I'm at the 34 mark. And 34 plus 20, okay, 36 plus 20, 24, okay. So once I get to my 40 mark, I'll be really excited. So yeah, lost 36 pounds, and I just wanted to explain to everyone how I lost the weight. Now, first I put myself on a diet, exercising, going to the gym 4 to 5 times a week. Now, I consider cardio to be the most essential part of your workout. However, if you just depend on your workout to help you lose weight, it's not going to be very effective. If you depend on your diet, you will lose weight. It'll just be at a slower rate. So you should eat healthy and exercise. Now that's the advice that you'll get from any Ask column about weight loss. However, to me, it was important for me to maintain health and gain strength. I wanted to run 5 miles. Right now I'm at 2. So getting up there. So that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted to do for my own personal gain. And my father, like I said, started a raw food diet about 8 years ago. And he lost 130 pounds in 9 months. So it was a very dramatic weight loss. Everybody was like, well, what is this? On crack or something? Sick. But he wasn't. He just lost this weight dramatically, and everybody wanted to know how he did it. Now I'm going to give you a little bit of information about raw food before I start. I'm going to read it off of Wikipedia because it's just easier. I know what it is, but I want to sound intelligent. So, raw foodism. It is a word. Did anybody remember I said raw foodism in my other video? No, I said foodist. Okay, never mind. Correct myself. Rawism, or raw foodism, is a lifestyle promoting the consumption of uncooked, unprocessed, and often organic foods as a large percentage of the diet. If 60 to 100% of a person's total food consumption is raw food, he or she is considered a raw foodist or living foodist. Foodist. There we go. Okay, so the raw foodism is usually equipped with raw veganism section information, in which only raw plant foods are eaten. And this consists of vegetables, raw fruits, nuts, seeds, including sprouted whole grain. And I don't know why they say eggs, because eggs comes from an animal, but fish as sashimi. So, which is cool. I didn't know this. I didn't know that they consider it. So I love sushi. So sashimi, which is essentially the raw fish. People think that sushi is a raw fish, but it's actually sashimi, which is a raw fish. It is that they're considering that raw food. So there are, let me put this down so I don't get distracted. There are some key things that make a raw food diet so wonderful for you. Minus the fact that you lose weight, you gain energy. In the long run, it is cheaper than a diet because you're going to the store and buying vegetables and fruits and seeds and nuts. It may seem expensive at first to get into it, but after a while, when you start going along with everything, it's actually cheaper than eating out, Wendy's, Burger King, KFC, believe me, you name it. So you gain energy, it's cheaper, and people are getting sicker and sicker. I don't know if anyone's noticed, and they can't seem to explain why. People are getting these rare conditions that is just ridiculous. And me as a chemist, I don't, you look at all of the stuff that you learn about in your chemistry classes and all of the extra ingredients that you put in food. I mean, just turn around any candy wrapper and just look at it. After pasteurized milk, nuts, and chocolate, what do you have? A bunch of chemicals in your candy bar or food or whatever you're eating. And after a while, all those chemicals in your body, they're foreign. They're foreign to your body, which is another key point, is that when you eat raw food, it has the natural enzymes inside it. And I don't know if anyone knows what enzymes are, but they're essential in breaking down the food in your digestive system, in your stomach. So you get food that comes in your body's enzyme goes, it speeds up the reaction of digestion pretty much. Because if you didn't have enzymes in your body, it would take hours, sometimes weeks, months to do something to digest it, because the reaction is very slow. So it's a complicated process, but basically enzymes help digest your food. So you get food that comes in, like let's say you eat a steak. You get a steak, the enzymes from the rest of your body come in, and that's why you get so tired after you eat a meal, because your body is taking the enzymes, which can be used for other reactions, using it to digest your food. So you do that, and then that makes you sleepy. You get itis. So, but when you eat a carrot or a salad that has all raw foods and vegetables in it, the enzymes that were in that food, because it's living food, that's why you may hear raw food people say, I'm on a live food diet, because the food is living. So it has its own natural enzymes in it, and it digests itself, essentially. You may need a little enzymes for your body, but essentially it digests itself. So what are those enzymes that you're not using? They're doing other stuff. They're healing you from your sickness that you may have had for years. They're getting rid of the waste. Because when you eat Burger King, or when you eat chicken, or when you eat Taco Bell, what do you think happens when your body can't digest everything? It sits there. It sits there and it rots. So you know what the enzymes do when they're not digesting? When you just stuff that carrot in your face, the enzyme goes, oh, it can take care of itself. Let me go deal with this Taco Bell that's been sitting here for a week. And it sounds like that's not what happens, but it sounds simple, but essentially it is. The things about our body are essentially simple, pretty much. It's a system, and it wants to stay as clean as possible. Why do you think people recommend colon cleansing and cleaning out your stomach? Because you need a flush. So that's why people fast too, they flush their system. So okay, you have the energy factor, you have the enzyme factor, you have the cheap factor. Another factor is that if you're sick, and usually this pertains to the fact that you have low white blood cell count or something like that, this is extremely important for you, because I don't know if anyone knows about when you get a cut. When you get a cut on your skin, white blood cells rush to that area because it's like it's being attacked. So you get a cut, white blood cells rush to the area, close it up, and you start to heal. When you digest cooked food, you get the same type of reaction. White blood cells rush to that area because it's a foreign agent. And they don't know why it happens like this, but when people eat raw food, this reaction does not happen. So if you're sick and if you have an immune issue, a problem, I don't know what happened to my screen. Okay, I'm back. A problem with your white blood cell count, then this would be excellent diet for you. The weight